Freedom to publicly question or challenge and defend an opinion is essential to a sound education. No one should be forced to abandon their morals or peaceful and lawful beliefs to avoid censure in public higher education. Students and taxpayers should be able to trust institutions of higher education to educate without social or political bias. Indoctrination in divisive concepts compromises the principles of academic freedom, merit, and excellence. The impact of this bill would require public colleges and universities to focus on their core educational mission and refrain from social and political evangelism. It establishes a transparent system for identifying and reporting alleged violations and complaints regarding the divisive concept restrictions, requires institutions to report violations to the comptroller's office, and any student or staff member could file a complaint. It would prohibit bias or favoritism in the treatment of student groups. Routine, peaceful, and lawful facility use must be open to all recognized student groups. Student-invited guest speakers may not be denied solely on race, religion, or nonviolent political ideology. Opposition groups may not veto the activities of other institutionally recognized peaceful campus groups or their invited speakers, and institutions may still deny obscene displays or events. It would bar the use of state-appropriated funds for membership meetings or activities of organizations endorsing divisive concepts. It would strengthen intellectual diversity and the respectful exchange of ideals. And the bottom line is it would encourage diversity through merit and would not require a diversity statement for job or advancement, and make sure that education is about knowledge.
Chairman Hensley, can you give me an example of the type of group that you would like to have prohibited? You said if they promote divisive concepts. Can you give an example of a specific group?
Well, this bill is trying to prohibit any group being denied, no matter their political philosophy. That's been some of the issues. Some of people have been denied, or some institutions they have been shouted down or not been able to speak. So this bill is just trying to make sure that everybody has the same equal opportunity.
Leader Eckberry.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And some people might argue that the KKK is a peaceful, nonviolent protest. Would this be a group that this bill would allow to be on campus?
Senator Hensley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Any lawful group, a political group, just because of somebody's philosophy, it says that they couldn't be denied.
So is this saying that groups that promote Sex Week would not be denied space on campus?
Sex Week would be one of the things that it was denied because many people considered some of it obscene, and a school would be able to deny obscene displays or events, and they could comply with the obscenity laws. So if a group was deemed to be obscene, then they could be denied.
These are student groups that are not allowed to reserve space on campus unless they pay for it, like not the student group rate. So this would eliminate that.
This would require them to charge the same for every group.
I didn't realize how involved the state was in managing what the freedom of expression and thought on college campuses, because these are young adults and these are people that we want to be able to act and learn and grow and become the best version of themselves. I'm also troubled by the diversity statement, and so I think, eliminating these types of requirements from application, to me, is a step backwards. So I have grave concerns about this bill, just because I think that it really does create less of an environment where people can be free on a college campus. Thank you.
Other questions on the bill? Madam Clerk, take the vote.
Senator Eckberry? No. Votes no. Senator Crow? Aye. Votes aye. Senator Gardenhire? Aye. Votes aye. Senator Hale? Aye. Votes aye. Senator Hensley?
Aye.
Votes aye. Senator Pody? Aye. Votes aye. Senator Powers?
Aye.
Votes aye. Senator White? Votes aye. Chairman Lundberg?
Aye.
Votes aye. Mr. Chairman, you have 8 ayes, 1 no.
Senate Bill 817 is headed to the Calendar Committee.